So the Bronx will get the first possession. Lobs it up for Jordan. Over to the wing. Here's Skiles. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Now here's Ivy. On deep. No good that time. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Skiles. Beyond the arc. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Atlanta. Down low. Here's Martin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Rozier.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Here's Gasol. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
And here's Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Pass to Ori. Lets it go with the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, this is where Ori is most effective, I think. His confidence, firing off the catch, off the charts.
And finished off by Gasol.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
So Rozier will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Aldridge, no one around him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 6.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Back to Rozier.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Billups. Pass to Billar. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Up top, Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. That one drops for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Russell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And Atlanta has possession. 4-point game. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
Here's Bilal. And Embiid with the block. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The kick out to Billups. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Smart. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Bronx on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks. When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
From deep three-point range, the shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Johnny Davis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Smart with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Outside, Green. Astro Olynyk. 4 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Ratliff. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
And here's Davis for 3. And Atlanta has possession. Astro Olynyk. Back to Green.
Away team foul.
Bronx making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Dan Marley on the wing.
Substitution on the court.
Atlanta again missing. Now here's Jordan. Gasol trying to free himself up. And it's sent back by Ratliff. Dan Marley on the wing. Bronx grabs the miss. Here's Jordan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Substitution on the court.
And Atlanta has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Smith. And the layup's good off the gloves. Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, Smith makes you pay when he gets inside. Despite not being that big, he's got a lot of game in the paint.
Inside. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's Olynyk atop the key. On the wing, Marley. Clock at 6. Pass to Olynyk. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Here's Skiles. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Atlanta leading by 6. And it's Smith penetrating. Pass to Ratliff. They kick it out to Green. From the wing, Marley. Lets it fly. Walker with the rebound. The Bronx trails by 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I would not want to have to defend Michael Jordan. He is non-stop energy.
The Bronx shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Good on the second free throw. Smith with it. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Oh, I tell you what, known for his dunking ability, as soon as Smith Jr. is cleared to take off, he gets up there in a hurry.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
A 3-ball gets the 3-pointer to fall. And Atlanta leads by 8.
You know, we get so spoiled by the skill Aldridge has in the paint, we sometimes forget about his outside game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Yep, that one goes in there. Aldridge has got the lead, back up to 8 now for Atlanta.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
51 seconds left here in the second. To the paint. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Mobley. Pass to Billups. Here's Ballard. And here's Burks. Shoots the 3. And they get it back. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ballard. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's good from Rozier.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility. And his production has increased too.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Martin. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Yeah, a hard-nosed defender. Tucker gets up into your grill and tries to intimidate you.
24.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Atlanta leading by 8. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's he's capable of blocking shots.
That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Aldridge has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Ivy. Back to Rozier. Now, here's Ivy. Oh, good on the triple. Jordan outside. He sinks the 11-footer. Jordan's got 5.
The defense has to be tougher on Jordan there. Can't let him get that kind of room for his shot.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Bronx trails by 12. Here's Bolar. And the shot is good.
The assist goes to...
He's got 8.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Embiid the screen. Here's Ivy. Trains the three-pointer. And Atlanta leads by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Bolar. Gasol trying to free himself up. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
For your home team,
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out left to the wing. Here's Ivy. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 8 points for Jaden Ivy.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Skiles' shot is off. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And the dunk by Ori.
Most often we see Ori camping out at the three-point line. That time, he goes right to the rim.
It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, the Bronx. Here's Gasol. Here's Bolar. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he makes all 3.
And Ori is such an incredibly valuable role player. I mean, he's a big man who has range, and can also defend both the 4 and 5 spots.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Atlanta. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Or he's